Right, hello there. We're going to be making some mince soup after the community lunch on Monday. A couple of people asked me for the recipe, so here we go. I've got, from the last video, I've got 200 grams of Rannachy steak mince left. We're going to be making that. This will make enough soup for 4 to 6 people. To be honest, for 80 people, I only use the kilo of meat anyway. But so anyway, good steak mince. In the pan, I put a couple of tablespoons of locally sourced extra virgin rapeseed oil. And we go in, and we're going to fry the mince until we get a nice colour and texture. Okay, a bit steamy, but you can see that's all nicely fried now. So I've got a nice big onion, just chopped up. The measurements of this are really dependent on what you've got in your cupboard. So, you know, if you've got a couple of small onions, put them in, whatever, you know what I'm saying. There we go. So we're going to fry these and let the natural sugars come out and soften up. So to really develop the flavour of an onion, you've got to really cook it out at this stage. So that's going to be 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, they've cooked out nicely. You can see they've gone translucent. The nasty smell's gone. So I've got a couple of cloves of chopped garlic. Yeah, look, old traditional soups may not have garlic in. I put it in. Everyone likes it, so put it in. A couple of cloves there. And again, we're just going to cook that out until that nasty raw smell goes. About a minute, I suppose. So there we go, that's cooked out now. Dried mixed herbs. That's probably a teaspoon and a half. Nice wallop of that. Give it a stir in. Now, the stock. If you've made beef stock over the course of 2 or 3 days, use that. Wonderful, it's the best you can get. However, if you haven't and you store your stock in little foil cubes like me, I really recommend using Bovril. You get a much darker, richer flavour with the Bovril cubes. Use whatever you like, but for the best result, the Bovril cubes. So I've got 2.5 pints roughly of water with 3 Bovril stock cubes in it. So it's 1200 millilitres in posh talk. So we'll just bring that to a boil gently. As that's coming up, we'll stick in some veggies. So we've got some lovely carrot from Rannachy up there. Beautiful stuff. That's 2 good handfuls. As I say, look, the measurements are up to you. Neeps, a couple of good handfuls of neep. 1 big leek, roughly chopped up. Couple of sticks of celery, really necessary, don't skip the celery. Throw that in, just chopped up. Give it a bit of a stir up. Now we're going to let that come to a boil before we put our tatties and stuff in. So, get a lid on that, bring it to the boil. So that's now bubbling away nicely. I'm going to add a really good whack of black pepper. How much you add is up to you. I like my food a little bit spicy, so why not have some of that? Going to go in with about a teaspoon of salt. Don't forget that carrots and neeps absorb salt from soup. So if you think it's too much salt, you'll be surprised it swallows it. Okay, now into that, I've got a cup of red lentils. Throw those in. Don't forget, once the lentils are in, make sure you keep stirring it occasionally or they will stick. Then I've got a nice big bowl of chopped up new tatties. They're the Duke of Yorks from Rannachy. Beautiful little tatties they are. They work wonderfully in this. Okay, now we're just going to bring that back to the boil. Then we're going to turn it down to a simmer and cook it until everything's gone nice and mushy. Yes, that is a technical term. Let's get it mushy. Now, that's it cooked. I suppose it's been simmering away for 20 minutes, half an hour. If you carry on cooking it, it's going to get even more mushy and go like almost like sloppy, which is how a lot of people like it. So it's a matter of how you like your soup. I've added, as you saw, a cup of lentils If you add less, you'll get a thinner soup. If you add more, you'll get an even thicker one. Carry on cooking that. Your potatoes will mush up and go all groovy. It's all about how you like your soup. But essentially, that's it. Check your seasoning. I added a little bit more salt. I didn't add more pepper because the wife gave me a funny look. But yeah, just adjust it to how you like it. It's your soup at the end of the day. Cool it down. You can put it in the fridge. In the fridge, it's good for 2 or 3 days. It will freeze nicely. You will, however, find if you freeze it, when you heat it up, you may need to add a little bit of salt to it. There you go. Mince soup. Classic. Very nutritious. Pretty healthy. Give it a go.